Hi, it's 3:20 a.m. So I was just doing a bunch of research about AI and got some terrible news. So I read about a lot of different sources, so watching videos on some CEOs and what their opinion was. The CEO of um, Facebook, Mark Zuckerberg, thinks that AI is going to take programmers' jobs, but they're going to have people who are behind the AI telling it what code to write, what to do. So doing all the overhead for them. So many problems with that. You know how stupid the world gets when you don't have to think and it does all the work for you? People are meant to use their brain. You use it or you lose it. That's how it works, okay? Um and for some reason they just think, "Oh, people are going to just have to be creative and they can use their creativity and do it faster." I saw a guy who say was a programmer um that, it's going to allow people to do prototyping quicker and just get things out there like that. So like people with creative minds are going to be behind the AI because the AI can't make decisions for itself, not yet at least. Um, I just think the whole thing is stupid. I had a friend who lost his job to AI. And there's different types of AI, but really this video is about programmers' jobs being replaced. So if people don't have to type in the terminal anymore, the integrated development environment, the IDE, and suddenly they're just telling the AI what code to write and how to implement and all this crap, yeah, the programmers are no longer needed. They're fired. You can just have some idiot behind the thing telling it what app to write and all this crap because all the code behind the actual app is hidden. Now, there's one thing I can't wrap my head around. These are large language models, LLMs. These you know, generator things. They're trained based off websites and information that's scraped from the internet. And for the programmer wise, a lot of it's scraped off of GitHub or Stack Overflow. So if that's the case, then it can only go so far because there's only so much information. And they're training these things with very large lists very quickly. So they're probably running out of things to use. And what happens when they do run out? How are they going to do information if nobody's writing code anymore? It's a serious question. Or with a lot of people ain't doing nothing anymore, how are they going to get anything to write with it? But I just have a problem with using AI to take over code. I really wanted to go into programming now that I think about it and use it to do a lot of cool things, specifically C++ and hardware and all this stuff. But if people are just going to sit behind a desk and have something do all the work for it, what kind of life is that? You don't learn anything. It takes the fun out. You are just like a person in Japan now. You're brain dead.